Hello friends, today is the fourth day of third lesson electricity from science section first. What we have discussed so far? Within the last video, we have discussed resistance. What is a resistance? Resistance is a property of a conductor to oppose the flow of current, and that is also it is a ratio of potential difference used within the two ends of wire is to the current exists in the circuit, and that can be represented by formula R is equal to V upon I. Within that last lecture also we have discussed this resistance is depend on four factors, and so Ohm has stated this: if four physical things are constant or physical states are constant. Which are they? First is length of wire, second is area of cross section, third is material, and lastly we have discussed that is temperature. Within that one, to understand the resistivity, we have to focus on the two factors, which are the length of a wire. So within this one, we have discussed like this: resistance of a wire is directly proportional to length. Length increases, definitely resistance also increasing. And secondly, we have discussed area of cross section. Resistance of a wire or a conductor is inversely proportional to area of cross section. Area of cross section increases, resistance decreases. Area of cross section decreases, resistance increases. And so wherever we having the thick wires, definitely resistance is less, and where we having the thin wires, definitely resistance is more. Then by combine, that means resistance is depend on length of wire and area of cross section. If we combine both the equations, we are getting resistance is directly proportional to L into 1 upon A, and finally we are getting R is directly proportional to L upon A. But see, when we focus on this is a proportional. When proportion get converted or get changed into equality or equal, then we should take one constant. How it is seen? There is one factory. Within that factory, there is one manager. Along with that manager, one employee is also working there. Manager's salary is 10,000. At the same time, employee is getting 4,000. Because of profit, company has decided to increase the salary, that is double the salary. Definitely he will get 20,000, and here he will get 8,000. Again there is a little increase, and salary reach towards the 30,000, then he will get the salary 12,000. So see, both employee and manager, that their salary is in the direct proportion. As there is an increase in the salary of manager, there is an increase in the salary of employee. That means it is directly proportional. But if you want to change this direct proportion and directly you are giving the equal sign, then what will happen here? See, is it like this one? 10,000 is equal to 4,000, 20,000 is equal to 8,000, 30,000 is equal to 12,000. It is not possible. Then to convert proportionality into equality, what to do? When manager's salary 10,000 is divided by employee salary, finally we are getting 2.5. So as we are getting 2.5, so write this 2.5 everywhere. 2.5 into 2.5 into. So when 2.5 is multiplied by 4,000, we are getting 10,000. 2.5 get multiplied by 8,000, we are getting 20,000. 2.5 get multiplied by 12,000, we are getting 30,000. So everywhere we have written this 2.5. So when the value will not change, that is constant. So equal to, when proportion will change into equal or equality, there should be one constant. And so when proportion get converted into equality, then we have to take this constant, and this constant is rho. one word, it should be pronounced as rho, and this constant is called as resistivity. So what is R? R is equal to resistivity, that is constant, into L upon A. So finally we have reached to the equation or the formula R is equal to rho into L upon A. But now we should go for the resistivity. See, when we go for the resistivity or to find the equation for resistivity, first we will consider this formula as it is. R is equal to resistance is equal to rho, that is resistivity, into length of wire divided by area of cross section. If you want to find this rho, should be written at the left hand side. So A is for division, will transfer for multiplication. So R into A, and L is for multiplication, it will transfer for division. So finally we are reaching this value here. Rho is equal to, or resistivity is equal to, resistance of a wire into area of cross section divided by length of that wire. This is the final formula we are getting. But what is the SI unit of this rho? See, resistance is measured in ohm. Area of cross section, as it is area, meter square. Length is measured in meter. Meter cancels square, and finally we are getting ohm meter. So what is the SI unit of this rho, that is the resistivity? Ohm meter is the SI unit of this resistivity. See, rho is equal to resistance of a wire into area of cross section divided by L square. Which factors we can decide? Yes, we can decide area of cross section, thickness we can decide or not. At what distance we can take this wire? So thickness, that means suppose this is the circular part of a wire, then this area of cross section, that means area of this region, pi r square, should be 1 meter square. The length of wire from terminal A to terminal B, wire should be of 1 meter, means from terminal A to terminal B, total length should be 1 meter. Then rho is equal to R into area of cross section 1 meter square into length of wire is 1. So finally we are reaching resistivity is equal to resistance. See, resistance can be changed. It is depend on length of wire, it is depend on area of cross section, it is depend on material, it is depend on temperature. But resistivity is not depend on length of wire, it is not depend on area of cross section, temperature or a material. For a given material, resistivity is same everywhere. Suppose you want to find the resistivity of a copper wire, then resistivity of copper in Maharashtra, in Karnataka, in Goa, in Pakistan, or maybe America, resistivity remains same because resistivity is a constant. But resistance gets changed. Resistance is a property by which conductor is opposing the flow of current, but resistivity is a constant of proportionality. So now we are going to find the resistivity of a copper. So what to do? First we have to take a material copper, and we have to draw a wire of copper through that material which is exactly in 1 meter in length, and area of cross section means thickness is also pi r square is equal to 1 meter. Then what to do? From this terminal A to B, in between terminal A and B, we should apply potential difference with the help of cell. So potential difference is V, and because of this potential difference, there should be current or not. This current should be measured by the ammeter, that current is I, and ratio of potential difference is to current is nothing but resistance. Then what to do? Take a wire made up of copper exactly in 1 meter and 1 meter square in area of cross section, apply that one in between two terminals of wire, apply potential difference and measure current, and potential difference divided by current is resistance of this wire, and this resistance of wire is a resistivity. Why? Because here resistivity is equal to resistance. When area cross section is 1 meter and 1 meter square and length of wire is 1 meter. So how will you define the resistivity? Resistivity of dot that is copper, because just we have taken the copper wire. Resistivity of a copper wire is a resistance. Resistivity is equal to resistance of copper wire, which is 1 meter in length and 1 meter square in cross section area. Like this one, will you find, or are you able to find now to find resistivity of a silver? Yes, silver wire we have to prepare, which is exactly in 1 meter in length and 1 meter square in area cross section. And what is resistance of that wire? That is resistivity. See here, resistivity of a silver wire is a resistance of a silver wire of 1 meter in length and 1 meter square in cross section area. Like this one, can we find resistivity of iron? See, resistivity of iron is a resistance of a iron wire, which is 1 meter in length and 1 meter square in cross section area. Like this one, will we find the resistivity of a diamond? Yes, we have to prepare the wire of diamond, which is exactly in 1 meter and area of cross section should be 1 meter square. Apply potential difference, measure the current, then potential difference divided by current is resistance, and that resistance of wire of diamond is nothing but resistivity of a diamond. So resistivity of a diamond is a resistance of diamond wire of 1 meter in length and 1 meter square in cross section area. Without using this 1 meter length, we are writing here unit length. Unit length means what? Definitely is 1 meter, and without using this 1 meter square in cross section, we are using unit cross section area. So this one is a final definition for any material now. See, what is that one? Resistivity of a X means it may be copper, silver, whatever it may be, nichrome. Resistivity of a X is a resistance of X wire of unit length and unit cross section area. That is the final definition we are reaching out. When resistance is higher, definitely the resistance will be higher, and that is considered as insulators. So those materials having low resistivity are considered as a good conductor, and the materials which having more resistivity, they are used as a insulator. For example, wood is there, rubber is there, plastic is there. So these materials having the highest, that is high resistivity, and so they are used as insulators. Then silver, copper, aluminium, gold, they are having the lowest resistivity, so they are used as a conductor. Again, some materials are there, that is, for example, nichrome is there. So nichrome having medium resistivity, so they are considered as a semiconductors. So let's discuss one example on resistivity. See, the length of conducting wire is 50 centimeter and its radius is 0.5 millimeter. If its resistance is 30 ohm, what is the resistivity of its material? We do not know which material is that one. So what is given for us? Length of wire given, that is 50 centimeter, but all units should be in SI, that is meter for length. So to convert centimeter into meter, we have to divide it by 100, and so here 50 divided by 100, we are getting here 0.5 meter. Secondly, the equivalent radius of a wire. Radius, if it is length, circular part is a area of cross section, and here we having the radius. That radius is 0.5 millimeter. Millimeter should be converted into meter by dividing 1000, and finally we are getting 0.0005 meter. Again resistance we are having of 30 ohm. Then what to find resistivity of a material? So formula for resistivity is resistance into area of cross section divided by length of a wire. Resistance 30, area of cross section we should use one more formula, that is pi r square. So length is 0.5 meter. So 30 into pi's value 3.40, 1/4, and here radius is 0.0005 whole square divided by 0.5, and like this one here to convert 0.5 we have multiple it by 10, and here also we have multiple it by 10, and so we are getting here 300 divided by 5, and 300 divided by 5 will convert into 60. So it remains as it is. Square of 5 is 25, and here 1 2 3 4, so 5 into 10 raised to negative 4, and 10 raised to negative 4 raised to 2 will convert into negative 8. So finally we are reaching 4.71 in 10 raised to minus 5 ohm meter. Like this one we can find the resistivity of any material. Thank you.